Hi everyone, welcome to Let's Goldcap / Mission Longboi. This is the recap for the second week of Misheard Challenge into earning 2 Longboys before January 15th. A little bit different this time. It's Monday, so I'm pre-recording this in advance with everything we got up till this point. Um, going to show you just quickly. Oh, watch out! What I'm gonna show. This is where we actually ended last week. So current gold in the bank was 4.7 million, and the goal was 4.3. So she ended up last recap with 210,000 gold daily. So 137 than before. 221,000 and so on and so on and so on. So this week we're going to do it a little bit different because people requested that I was actually going to stream. You guys were asking when would I stream. What we're going to do, you're going to see this because this is pre-recorded. You're going to see this on YouTube. I'm going to do the stream of the remaining 2 days of that week. We're going to open up those mailboxes on stream on Twitch, and then afterwards I'm gonna conjure up all of the video footage, download it, and then cut the piece that we want, and then we still gonna have that final recap. So I'm gonna open up the mailboxes of the first few days up to I think it's up till yesterday, so December 8th. And the rest is going to open up on stream. So for this time, instead of rambling everything that comes across the screen, we're just gonna let the mailboxes go. You can read everything, you can see the values. I'm not gonna speed anything up. Just gonna say a few couple of things. Now, first of all, everyone up till now that joined Discord and used the profile, a lot of you have seen improvements by using the profile itself. Don't forget, because we get a lot of questions, can I change this? Can I change that? It's still a template. You can change anything in that profile you want to your personal preferences. If you want to say, okay, I don't want that kind of item posted in those kind of stacks, switch it up. Make it your own. It's a template. You can use it as it is, but you can switch things up if you want to. You can still you are going to find stuff that you can still add into the profile as well. It is not fully complete. I think it's up to 90-ish% because it, except for transmogs and all of the caged pets are not in there. I'm missing a lot of stuff from the Dark Moon Fair. Still have to come up with all of that. But Battle for Azeroth, that was the priority, putting those groups together. So we've seen how you got to do tailoring and enchanting, mostly from the Destroyed, and how to price expose some stuff. But we saw enchanting as is. You saw jewel crafting now, alchemy. What else I'm missing? We saw a few videos, inscription as well to price everything. Now we still got to go over to blacksmithing, leatherworking, tailoring, and I'm not sure, I think it's engineering. Excuse me for missing some stuff. But the thing is, if we can do it, anyone can do it. It's not that we do very extraordinary things or take a lot of risks. This is just doing the restock, crafting what is in there, posting it on the auction house. Certain items we are going to farm just to get more profit out of them. So we're going to farm that stuff, post it on the auction house, and then just collect the gold. That's just basically what we do. The secret into making these kind of amounts of gold is all thanks to Miss, because she does a lot of cancel scans. And people are asking, well, should I try this? Should I try that? How many of you actually took place behind a computer, opened up a specific item that you're not sure of, scan it on the auction house, and then every minute you just rescan and see if anything sold, if anything moved. How fast is it actually selling? Is the sale rate correct? A lot of high pop servers, you see a lot of differences within a minute. You even go and view it for half a minute. All this kind of stuff makes you understand and gives you knowledge about the auction house you're actually on. If you just started out, you downloaded the profile, you made the restock and just list everything on the auction house, you don't know your auction house. If you do this for not just a couple of days, but weeks in a row, till even months, you will know the other names on the auction house. You know who your competitors are. If you see that you are suddenly undercut by that person, you know he's active. You know he is actually undercutting. And some people, you know, they babysit the auction house. So you know, okay, if I'm going to cancel scan now and I'm going to post again, within the minute, I'm going to be undercut again. And that is all stuff you will have to learn. Also, got a few comments of altering prices to a lower DB market. Well, will that not affect the profit range? No, because a lot of people who come up here and do not have any experience are still a lot of people who farm all of their items. We do this as well. And don't be mad, don't be sad that people are discovering how to be cheaper than you and how they can be more competitive. Because look on the bright side. Anyone who goes out to farm with a limited playtime will never be a competitor to someone who restocks and crafts at DB minimum buyout and does that on the whole range for all professions. They will not be a competitor towards someone who just does everything. I know they have to input or invest some gold before they get started, instead of somebody who farms. He just farms until he can make it and then post it on the auction house after crafting. So there's a difference. And the one is very time consuming and gives you more profit, or allows you to make more profit until the point that you want to be too competitive until you don't have any gold coming out of it extra. So you're better off posting it raw. But yeah, everything has a pro and a contra to it. So that is something you'll have to decide for yourself, to how far you want to go with it, how competitive you are going to be until there is no profit to be gained. That's what happened to the enchanting market. A lot of people took the tide spray shuffle. They got competitive until there was no profit on top of the tide spray itself. And that's when everyone starts shouting, we need a new raid to see prices getting higher. So that might change on 8.3. So with that said, let's see. Well, we got all the mailboxes down. Let's see, up till now, how far Miss has gone. So, yes. It's December the 9th. I don't know if she filled it in manually, that we still have to open these on the stream and you will see it double. But right now she's up to 5.6 million. So that's 900,000, and we still have to open these mailboxes on stream. But she's already running ahead until December the 14th. Don't forget, on the previous recaps, except for last week, it also included my mailbox, Savvy's mailbox, and so on. So we always got over 1 million. So we're running ahead of the curve right now. And there's still gold to be gained. So I will see you in a second. We're going to start the stream by showing the same spreadsheet. And then we're going to start off opening the mailboxes. So see you in a second. Good evening, everyone. First stream after a long while. Good evening, chat. Powderman and Rain Cloud, good evening. Miss said hi already. I was just making myself a quick cup of coffee You can't stream without coffee. I can't even play without coffee. And at AP, good evening as well. It's been a while. I've been out of streaming. Used to go fluently, and yeah, I'm even a little bit nervous, although I shouldn't be. This is just weekly routine, but now I can't mess up. That's your first time tuning in? Yes, it's been a year since I streamed, so. Sir Moko, I do see a few names I could make up from Discord. Maybe some slight changes. What I have to do first, I'm not gonna stall Mrs. account for too long. Bronco, thanks for following. So what I am going to do, I'm going to deposit all of the gold. Same thing that we do actually for YouTube. And actually I have to do it right now because she was reposting. It is Habibi, welcome. I hope I pronounced it correctly, otherwise I'm very sorry. Okay, gold in the guild bank is 5.5. Not so... Okay, cool. Bully Wolf, finally I caught a stream. I'm gonna open up the spreadsheet to see where Miss is standing. Whoa, okay, I gotta... Okay, you're all following, thank you. So, I got that Longboi thing. The graph from Miss. So what actually happened? Okay, on Discord you guys forced me to do a stream. Another follow, Raincloud, thank you as well. You probably hit follow at the same time and now it's coming in delayed. So what I did, we actually pre-recorded the mailbox. I actually did it on Monday because the footage was pre-recorded. So I cut everything into pieces. It was ready for YouTube. But you guys forced me into, well, at least do the ending of the recap on stream. So we actually filled in the graph for the first 5 days. I think it's 5 days, yes. Miss kept track of every 50 mails that came in, luckily. Because otherwise when she would have logged in the morning and there were 63 mails, she missed out on 13 mails, so it wasn't correct. But she filled in the spreadsheet up till now. What are you going to do in today's stream? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the recap. So we have like 4 mailbox pages. I still have to open mine. Those are from 2 weeks, the transmogs and legacy crafting. And then I can answer questions. I can show farming spots, whatever you want. If you input something, give an idea, I will try to make the most of it. So I think we ended here. And this is where we at now and we still have to do today. Hi, Dark Side. Okay, so she's already running in advance. This is BFA sales. So I'm gonna head over to the mailbox. And I'm just gonna open it, see what is in there. So if the stream is done, I'm gonna download the stream. I'm gonna cut the piece of the recap off. And I'm gonna put it together with the pre-recorded footage and I'm still gonna upload it. So you get the whole footage, the whole thing. So we're gonna open it. The first one is rather a small one, 28,000. I'm used to her getting mailboxes of 100,000 gold. So the goal is set to 0. The goal is for people who tuned in just because they saw a stream going live. Rather, okay, you're monthly at the moment, but that will grow. That is what we are trying to achieve. The goal is to be able to buy 2 Longbois by January the 15th. So, just a quick run through, some alchemy stuff, gems, a lot of enchants. Armor, never happy. No, of course I'm never happy. Yes, I'm happy. I'm just used to you having more gold. What I'm going to do... No, what actually is going on, we saw less sales in armor pieces. So I'm just going to pick up these mails. We see a lot of enchanting. The last A few gems are actually from the jewel crafting video. So Savvy did a prospect. The figures weren't right. It was 20k and 34,000 gold of valued materials. So that first mailbox, it's okay. A lot of enchants and a lot of gems. You recently seen people doing 10-man corium farming. Okay, 30 to 40,000 an hour. That's very good. I don't think it's depending on the server, because you do phase out with all those people, and it's the same with anchor wheat. As soon as you start mining and you mine adamantite or fel iron, you're gonna trigger the spawn, depending on the prices, of course. You are going to trigger the corium for people who didn't know. So the next 50 pages, you see, only 174, so it's not so long, this one. So I transferred my my DK over from the old low pop server, and I brought with me how many bags? 32 deep sea and about 60 hexweave bags.
80.
Even more. How much?
80.
80 hexweave bags, and also a lot of crafting material and stuff I had, because that was my scribe, and I already had like the trinkets and a few vessels and stuff like that. So actually came in as an extra for this recap. So you're gonna see a lot of hexweave bags. These were bought out for 800 gold. They are selling close to 2,000 gold. We see more enchants, some gems, and of course the inscription trinkets. And what we have else, monol hardened hoof plates, and some cooking stuff as well, and light step hoof plates. So the mount equipment is still doing well. From what I've heard, a lot of people have been making more gold using the profile. So kudos to you guys for actually making more gold. So I saw, who said that one? Rain Cloud, rather small one, and that's your monthly at the moment. What are you doing with concerning gold making, or where are you standing at? So we got 3 more pages to go, and then I will have to do my mailboxes. So one is transmog, one is all the legacy stuff, and I think the flipping character I had and do not use also sold some volatiles, not so much. Got 81,000 in the next one, so that's going to add up rather well and quickly. So more gems. You see some gems here and there. A lot of enchants and some trinkets again. And then the offhand steamy romance novel kit from Legion inscription. You've yet not started farming gold. I'm just focusing on PvP at the moment to get the marks of honor or to get the mount from Alterac Valley. Ponderman. Raincloud. I've been doing nothing, to be honest. Every now and then I'll post a load of Vantas and Fury pots. Okay. Except spending what I don't have. Do Vantas runes still sell? Is there still a race going on for Mythic? Would you be willing to demonstrate how you go about finding all your patterns for your crafts? Do you use... yes, I use I have used the recipe list. I have a lot of recipes, but I don't have all of them. My list is getting shorter, and if on my main characters, if I go to the Unlearn tab, there's just a few items in there, so I can just click it and see if they drop from a dungeon or world mobs, and then I look up for more information on Wowhead. For the rest, some more hexweave bags and gems. I'm gonna pick this up and see what goes into the chat. Podaman, for me, I just see some raw materials and some other things, and just reset the market and try to go about 10% profit. What kind of markets? I'm curious. Okay, so Raincloud, Kazakh, someone's keep resetting the market to anywhere between 500 3,000 gold. Selling maybe 40 every Wednesday. Okay. Like, okay, so there's a lot of mythic raiding going on at Kazakh. I think, is that also a full pop server? I'm having a hard time getting stuff to sell. It requires so much time. You're using the profile, so don't forget, do the high sale rate stuff first. Yes, highest EU pop server. I think it goes head to head with Draenor, or not. It could be. Let's see what we have else. Some more gems. A lot of Hexweave bags here in between. We see some enchants. Deep Sea bag as well. Dark Moon deck of blockades. I brought a lot of single cards from Inscription, from that scribe. What else do we see here? Gems, Trinket, Tomes of the Quiet Mind, some enchants. More Tomes of the Quiet Mind, and a lot of enchants, and a gem there in between. So that's 53. And then we have one more mailbox, and then we have to add it up to everything she already had. Let's see. Yeah, I'll let you know how I get on getting Longboi on there. Arnold, thank you for subbing. That's not a follow, that's a sub. Thank you. See, I'm not used to Twitch anymore. Nice, thank you. You're trying to get more money before 8.3 so you can flip BOEs when it releases. Yes, the final patch is always the best time to do BOEs. The ones that drop from the raid, a lot of people do the raiding. As soon as a raid is nearly finished, there will be another patch waiting. Okay, Twitch Prime entered AP, thank you. See? This is genuine. I'm not used to getting all this stuff. Let's do this final mailbox so I can give the account back to Miss. Enchant Weapon, Machinist, Brilliance, some gems, some more enchants, Notorious Combatant, Intuitive Staff. That used to be the one that was going for over 100,000 gold. Glyph of the Lavish Servings, only 9,500. Do you get competition or did you just lower? You lowered to get more sales. Okay, that used to be 2 weeks ago. That was 25,000 gold. And then Leather Arm Guards and the Highborn Compendium of Storms. So we're coming close to 300,000 on last day and a half. As I was saying, BOEs always are the best in the last patch of the expansion. They get obsolete very quickly. I made millions of gold in Legion selling BOEs. So we actually had a gold cap there. I'm gonna deposit. We actually had a gold cap there. And even till after the gold cap, I was still selling BOE after BOE. I think I bought like 8 boosts for Miss Her character. Yes, she ducks away, but it's right. About 8 boosts, and the gold for that time was around 400,000. Around 400,000 gold. So right now she is standing at 5,807,319 gold. That means you still have to calculate the difference, but that means we're running ahead. How many days? 1, 2, 3, 4 days ahead, and the curves looks like this. So if she keeps doing it like this, how many days were that? I think it's 2 weeks and a half filled in, or just 1 week and a half. Might be that she ends it right here before New Year. I kind of picked up a whisper that she was wanting to finish it before New Year. So getting it 2 weeks earlier. But you never know what sales are going to do. Yes, 1.2 million, almost 1.3 million this week. So I'm going to log out her character. And I'm going to log in to mine. You will get the look of Sylvanas. You guys may think... Well, it's called money printing for something.